Hello everybody, my name is Louis and I want to welcome you guys back to our second episode of our Hearts of Iron 4 playthrough as the German Reich. In the last episode we annexed Austria in the Anschluss focus that we did. The Spanish won their civil war, the fascist won, and we are about to go to war with Belgium. And this will, like I said in the last episode, this will enable us to sort of create a bigger front with France and will allow us to bypass the Maginot Line. But before we get back into the game, we actually have another speech to listen to because the Italians did win the war in Ethiopia, so I'll shut up and let you guys listen to that. And there we go. I'm actually gonna go ahead and turn down the music a tad bit because I do think it's a bit loud. That should be better. So yeah, I don't think we really have anything to do before we unpause, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I think our war goal justification should be done, in about 30 days. So we'll be able to go to war with Belgium. Hopefully nobody will guarantee their independence like Great Britain or anybody like that. So we have got a few more divisions ready to be assigned. We're gonna have, of course, Germany also owned East Prussia back then, so we're definitely gonna station some troops over there because even though we'll probably be able to just completely steamroll Poland from this front right here, I don't really want to give this up if I don't have to. So we did finish the West Wall focus, so we got a bunch of nice little forts on our French border. We got some more troops ready, and we have some. I'm actually going to pause because we have a lot of stuff popping up now. We can assign some more research. I'm actually going to go with the synthetic refinery modification, have a couple more military factories. I'm just going to go ahead and put them towards our tanks because we do want a lot of those, and then a focus. I think I'm actually going to go down the fate of Czechoslovakia just because this will allow us to annex all of Czechoslovakia, and I'm actually going to puppet Slovakia itself, not Czechoslovakia. Just if we go back to the actual map, just this portion right here. Actually, this is going to turn into a separate country, I think. But this portion right here, Eastern Slovakia, I'm actually going to puppet because I don't want to overextend my front with the Polish. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to unpause it, and we'll just let it run until something happens. I mean, the beginning of the game is just a lot of building up. I think our justification should be done here in a second anyways. 10 more days, so we'll be able to declare war on Belgium. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the beginning of the game is really just waiting for you to, build up, train more troops, stuff like that. I'm actually gonna, what do I want to do with these tanks? Do I want to give them to Rommel? Yeah, I think I'm gonna give them to Rommel because I do want to end up blitzkrieging the mess out of the French at one point or another. And there we go, our justification for Belgium is done, and we're gonna go ahead and declare war. Execute our plan. Now, because we are only attacking one single province and they have 14 whole divisions in that province, it's gonna take us a little while to actually break through here, but we will eventually. Gonna add another tank division. And then, oh, okay. So the Belgians actually called the Belgian Congo into the war, which, I mean, is just fine. Well, actually, did they rebel? No, they didn't. That's weird. I've never seen Belgium own this piece of land, own this big of a piece of land, anyways. So yeah, we'll break through. They're already losing a lot of manpower. I'm actually going to pause real quick so we can assign this research. I'm going to keep going with our industrial research, boost our economy more. We have some free civilian factories now, so I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I'm going to build 5 naval dockyards because I do want to put 5 additional dockyards into submarine production and just max that out. We can I think I'm gonna pick a chief of army. I'm gonna pick Wilhelm Keitel and just bump down our division training time. And then we have a couple extra civilian factories. I'm just gonna put these into fighter production. Yeah, as you can see, we've already lost quite a few troops. I should actually probably assign some planes. Usually I don't do this until, until the start of World War II. But considering that we are at war, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyways. We can always remove them after the war. There we go. Gonna put some fighters over northwest Germany. And there we go. That should turn green now. Maybe yes. There we go. Alright. And it looks like we are starting to break through here. Oh yeah, we're definitely starting to break through. I'm actually going to put these guys on aggressive. And there we go. Japan declared war on China. So we'll see how... Oh, and on Shaanxi. So we'll see how well they do over here. Usually once they beat Shaanxi, and they open up this front right here, usually it's easy going from there. And here we go. Here now the world goes up in flames. Our world tension's already up to 41%. Have a few more military factories. Oh, I think we broke through. Yes, we did. And yeah, it's easy going from here. As soon as we break through here, it's really a wrap, honestly. Assign some extra research. Bump our reinforce rate, and then we'll have Belgium wrapped up fairly quickly. And now we just need Brussels to fall, and there we go. Now this should get you plus they will. We will annex all of Belgium, and there we go. Now we have a much larger front with France, so that'll help us out tremendously when we go to war with France. And let me pause real quick. There we go. The fate of Czechoslovakia. The end of Czechoslovakia is at hand, and our forces are marching into Prague at this very moment. With the surrender of the Czechoslovakian military, we have liberated vast quantities of armaments. Their tanks in particular should serve our forces well. Bremen will be annexed into Germany as a protectorate, but what should become of Slovakia? We can set them up as an autonomous puppet under Josef Tiso. So that's actually what we're going to do. We're going to set Slovakia up as a puppet, because like I said, I don't want to overextend. And there we go. Now we own all of Czechoslovakia aside from this portion right here, which they'll automatically join the Axis. Yes, they will. And then they'll help us out in our war. What? Hang on a minute. Alright, so Albania went communist and joined the Comintern. Okay. That could turn out to be a problem. I'm just kind of worried for Italy now, because they will try and annex Albania. So that might actually pose a bit of a problem for them. I do want to get Italy into the Axis, but now I'm not so sure if I still want to do that, because I really do not want to go to war with the Soviets that early. I think we're just gonna go ahead and do this, get this out of the way, denounce the Treaty of Versailles, and just start hitting down that treaty. There we go. The fate of Czechoslovakia. German troops have crossed into Bohemia and Moravia, ostensibly to restore order to the regions in the wake of the collapsing Czechoslovakian government. In Prague, the occupying forces announced the creation of an autonomous protectorate within the German Reich. With German support, Slovakia has been declared independent under the leadership of Josef Tiso. The nation of Czechoslovakia is no more. Czechs must be protected from themselves. There we go. Oh, that opened up a few more. And there we go. This is another mod that I'm using. It's called the Coring States mod, which basically it just allows us to over time integrate foreign provinces, I guess you could say, foreign countries, foreign provinces into our country, and it'll help have us gain a core on that population, on that country, and out of that we'll just get more manpower. So we're gonna say we need this integrated as soon as possible. And I'm actually gonna permit SS recruitment in Belgium, and I will fund a massive recruitment campaign. We'll give Himmler field command, and I'll hold off on this. Yeah, we're gonna save that. I don't even have enough political power anyways. And oh, there we go. Now we can go ahead and demonstrate the puppet color mod. So basically, as soon as I press this should turn. There we go. It turns black. And this, like I said, it's just a, just a graphical mod. Just make it look a little bit nicer. So we're gonna get these SS tanks onto the Polish front. Assign a couple more military factors. Oh, a couple. We got a lot more out of that. We'll put 5 more into support equipment, a couple more into fighters, put 1 into motorized trucks, and we'll put a couple into medium bombers and a couple more into close air support. Alright, we'll unpause it. Our Navy's starting to look better. General resigns in protest. So, if we look, I'm pretty sure if we look over here, it should be, maybe not. It went away. Okay. When we permit SS recruitment, generals, especially in the Wehrmacht, actually get pretty mad about that, get pretty upset. So that's why you get the different options to compromise on a moderate recruitment campaign, fund a massive recruitment campaign, stuff like that. Because your generals can they can't resign. They can't just, quit on you because they're mad, because they feel like the SS is taking over. So we're actually going to go ahead and try to convince him that his duty outweighs all, which I think, will make us go negative in our political power for a little bit, but that should be fine. We actually have another foreign leader announcement and a speech for the, annexation of Czechoslovakia. So we're going to go ahead and play that.
The settlement of the Czechoslovakian problem, which has now been achieved, is, in my view, only the prelude to a larger settlement in which all Europe may find peace. This morning, I had another talk with the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler. And here is the paper which bears his name upon it as well as mine. Some of you perhaps have already heard what it contains, but I would just like to read it to you. We, the German Führer and Chancellor, and the British Prime Minister have had a further meeting today and are agreed in recognizing that the question of Anglo-German relations is of the first importance for the two countries and for Europe. We regard the agreement signed last night and the Anglo-German naval agreement as symbolic of the desire of our two peoples never to go to war with one another again.
Alright, so while that speech was playing, I actually realized when we annexed all of Belgium's territory, we annexed the territory in Africa as well, which, now you can see I have divisions racing down there to hopefully get in there before they take all of it. Which I think we should be fine. We're just going to enter right here, you know, march over there and hopefully we'll just capitulate the Belgian Congo before. Oh, it looks like they're beelining for the port, which I really hope they aren't doing. I'm gonna add these couple divisions to them. They'll start heading down to Africa too. I just need to rush their capital and just make them capitulate. Hopefully we'll get down here before that they take my port. I think we should be fine. Let's see where they're going. Oh yeah, they're going this way. We'll be fine. So yeah, we'll just take their capital, capitulate them quickly, and then hopefully, you know, I think I'm gonna leave them down there because, I mean, if I can go ahead and take, you know, some of the UK's and France's territory in, you know, in Africa, you know, I'll be completely fine with that, because usually, a lot of times, Italy completely just brain farts and completely fails at dealing with Africa, which, you know, I'm not really too concerned with Africa. It does keep a lot of their, you know, a lot of the Allies' divisions caught up. But yeah, so there we go. Our troops arrived now, so they should, you know, just come in here, get on that border, and we should be fine. We should be fine to just go ahead and capitulate them. I'm gonna draw a front line over here, have them execute it, put them on aggressive as well, and we'll just have them take it. We are pumping out quite a few divisions. I might actually split these up into 212 stacks, just so we can deal with both the UK's territory and then France's, which I think that should be more than enough, honestly. I really think we don't need more than that. Here we have it, state integrated, so that gives us a local non-core manpower of plus 18%, so that definitely helps out quite a bit. Gonna put this factory into building more tanks. There we go, our divisions are there. Now we are marching through jungle, so that's definitely gonna hurt our guys a little bit. But, you know, as soon as we capitulate the Belgian Congo, you know, that war will be over, and we won't have to worry about, you know, being at war anymore. Not that I'm too worried about, not that I'm too worried about fighting the Belgian Congo. We denounced the Treaty of Versailles. I'm actually gonna pop over here and see what we can do. Actually gonna go ahead and do the alliance with Italy, so we can get them into the faction sooner rather than later. I'll build a couple, actually, yeah, I'll build a couple more synthetic refineries, get some extra oil going. Again, have more states get integrated. We're actually losing supply down in Africa, which, I mean, is understandable. Our guys are just gonna go ahead and go take their capital, and then we should be completely fine. So, there we go. We actually have another extra naval dockyard, so I'm actually gonna put that into just starting to stockpile more convoys, which we need, you know, for trade, for transporting troops, stuff like that. Looks like we have enemy partisans. I think maybe because we are taking damage on our infrastructure, unless that's still left over from the war. Yeah, I think that's the case. I'm actually gonna go ahead and start building some forts on this side of the French border for, you know, just in case we get pushed back, or, you know, we at least have some kind of defense. So we should be wrapping things up. Yeah, we're just beelining straight for their capital, which should make them capitulate. Let's see. Yeah, he's almost there. It is really hard for them to transport troops in this kind of terrain in the jungle. There we go. We finished the alliance with Italy. Let me pause it real quick. See if I can. I cannot invite them to the faction yet. That's strange. That's extremely strange. I think it might be because I'm at war right now. So I think as soon as we capitulate the Belgian Congo, we should be just fine. Let's see if they will not capitulate yet. I'll actually break off a division right here and have them take central Congo. Ooh, no, I do not want to. Hang on a minute. Ooh. Actually, I'll have to go to Africa. What did I just read? Poland sees... Oh my god. So Poland actually created their own faction, which I know they can get Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia into that faction, and maybe even Romania. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and start boosting fascist popularity in Romania, because I do not want them joining that faction whatsoever. With that, these three countries, that'll be completely fine. You know, I can deal with them. I'm definitely just gonna puppet these countries, because the Soviet Union is definitely gonna come after them, and I'll just have, you know, after the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, I'm just gonna have defensive lines just stretching down eastern Poland into East Prussia, so we can defend from the Soviets and push from there. But I'm just gonna, you know, if these countries die, you know, they die. So we'll unpause it real quick. I'm gonna go ahead, and we have some research. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a new focus. I'm actually gonna, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do, let's see, we're just gonna go ahead and demand Slovenia. You know, I'm not sure. Actually, I'm just gonna support the Volksgemeinschaft. We'll just do that. Pick a new political advisor. We're gonna go ahead and pick, we'll pick Werner von Fritsch. Excuse me. We'll pick him because he, you know, lessens our division attrition. And then pick another piece of research. Gonna go ahead and grab, I'm gonna go ahead and keep going down the trade interdiction tree. Unpause it so we can go ahead and capitulate Belgium, hopefully. Yeah, this guy should get there just fine. Go. Have some more divisions that we can pop in there. I might actually just switch out these tank divisions for infantry divisions, because I want to put them into Rommel's army. So go ahead and switch that out. And then, I'm surprised we haven't gotten there yet. It's been, oh, sorry about that. It's been a little while. How have they not capitulated yet? We took their capital. The divisions are pretty much surrounded. This one isn't, but they lost all their victory points. France and Britain announced alliance, banding together like cornered rats. That sounds about right. I'm not sure why they haven't capitulated yet. Maybe I have to take more of their territory? I took all their victory points. I mean, not that they really had victory points. I mean, we're in the middle of the desert. Well, not even desert. It's more jungle. But I took their one and only victory point, unless they have another one somewhere that I can't see. Unless Belgium owns territory somewhere else? Maybe? I don't think they do. They don't own anything in South America. They don't own anything else over here. Maybe I just need to kill their last couple divisions. It controls 24% of victory points. They don't have any more victory points. That's strange. That's extremely strange. We're just gonna go ahead and cut these guys off and see what we need to do to make them capitulate. Oh, we recruited a ton more troops, so we're actually gonna pump these guys down into Africa as well, so we can split them up. We're gonna assign these guys to Poland. Move this over. There we go. Put them in there. And then these guys have to be close to capitulation. I mean, they're about to. I mean, now I'm gonna definitely cut this division off. These guys should be about done. I'm not really sure how they aren't. And there we go. Now they capitulate. So we're gonna take all of their stuff as well. So we'll have a good sized footing down here in Africa. I'm gonna split this division or army group in half, so 12 divisions each. Have these guys be on the French border, Have you guys be on the UK border. Give me this guy, and then we will. I think I'm actually gonna add this to a new theater. I might. Let me pause it here. I mean, we can do that next episode. I think this is actually where I'm gonna wrap up the episode, considering we got out of a war now. We're gonna select a new national focus real quick. We'll do reassert eastern claims so we can claim Memo from Lithuania. Oh, we have a lot of research slots open. Pick some more research. We are in 1938 now, so I'm actually gonna go for this weapon research. Go ahead and pick that. Assign the last of our civilian factories. I'm actually gonna go ahead and build some anti-aircraft guns in West Germany. And do we have any public speeches? We won't do that just yet. Well, I think we are good now. I mean, we are looking really good. You know, we took Austria and Czechoslovakia, we annexed Belgium, and now we even have some nice territory down here in Africa. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. You know, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't ever miss a single episode. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.